Sneaky steps and shadowy ways. Welcome to the lair where the code is crafty and the hacks are always ethical. Let's dive into the shadows. Alrighty, guys. So I'm gonna be continuing on with the let me turn the music down a little bit. It's just a little bit too loud. Okay. So I'm gonna be continuing on with Game of Active Directory today. So kind of looking back at last time, excuse me. We found out that we were able to compromise Bravos just by having compromised cal.drogo. Let's see. Yeah, so we have Evil WinRM as cal.drogo. And here we did see that we were able to... Wait a second. Yeah, Bravos. You can see right here that we were able to pwn Bravos just by having compromised cal.drogo. Let's see. Still not really quite sure why that works. So if anyone understands why, just by having this user compromised, we were able to compromise this without actually having to go through this actual attack path, then that would be great. If someone would be able to let me know why that is. Because I found that very interesting. So let's see. So if we go back to our hosts, so okay, so we've compromised Bravos. Compromised, I believe we compromised Castle Black as well, using Eder.Stark's credentials. We definitely have compromised Winterfell. So now, having compromised Bravos, our next objective is to compromise Meereen, which is the domain controller for the esos.local domain. So maybe once we've compromised this, we'll be able to use whatever access we have to compromise Meereen. Excuse me. Okie doke. Let's see. Not that. What is this? I forget what host this is. Oh wait. This is Meereen right here. We actually did compromise Meereen. Yeah, because Meereen is actually vulnerable to Eternal Blue. So we used Eternal Blue PS exec to compromise Meereen. So I guess really we only have one we only have one machine that hasn't been compromised, which is King's Landing, and that's at .10, and that is the root domain controller for the entire forest. Yeah, so this is 7kingdoms.local. Yeah, so we've already compromised all the other machines. So we've compromised Bravos, compromised Castle Black, compromised Meereen, compromised Winterfell, and now we just need to compromise King's Landing. So Can we do that? Okay, so if we do a path of Bravos, I think this is only the sos.local domain that we have for our data here. So I don't think we can do King's Landing. Yeah, no matches found. Okay. So as it sits, we can't find out any attack paths that we could take with this current data, because we only imported data from the sos.local domain, so we need data for north.7 or 7kingdoms.local as well. So what can we do? So I'll move into cal.drogo. Oh, there's nothing in here? I thought that's where I dumped the Bloodhound data earlier, but maybe not. So we do have access as cal.drogo. What if we do 10 through 23? Or do we want to do... We'll do the domain. Yeah, so he has admin access to Bravos, which is why we see Pound here. Wasn't able to pound anything else, but we've already compromised Castle Black and Marine, so now we're just trying to move vertically and compromise the root domain controller for the forest. Let's see. So I'm gonna pull in new Bloodhound data. I think. Take a look at my notes real quick. And I want to do this. Wait a second. Does he even have... Status log on failure. Okay, so it doesn't even have access to... 7kingdoms.local. I wonder if we have anyone who actually does have access. Let's see. Whoops. Oh wait, we have... Maybe this will help? Or maybe just this? What? $sign X authority is /home/hex hobgoblin /x authority, which is owned by hex hobgoblin. Maybe if I close that. No? Okay. Don't have access to that, of course. Well, I'll just do this. Chmod. Hex and goblin. Hex and goblin. Domain underscore users.html. What? Valid mode. Oh, I'm using the wrong tool. That is, I meant to do chown. That's what's going on. There we go. Okay, so now... Can I do this, or do I have to... No, okay. So now if I go here... Oh no, I would have to own the... Wait a second, that's not the issue. I'm already in my... I'm looking... Oh my god, I'm doing this. I feel so stupid now. This is already in... my home directory, or well, documents, but the whole issue is that I'm trying to open a Firefox as root as in a regular a standard user's session. Let's see. Oh, and I need to take my hoodie off now. Getting pretty warm. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this isn't gonna tell me who has access to what domain. Crap. One moment, I'll be back in just a second. Okay. Can I do... Let's see. Do I have... Yeah, I do have users.text. Is that all the users I have? Stark, Samuel.Tarley, Brandon.Stark, Arya.Stark, John.Snow. But we also have these users as well. Oh, this might come in handy. I wonder if they have access to 7kingdoms.local. Okay, so I'll do this. Mousepad users.text. Okay, so we've got John.Snow, we've got Cal.Drogo, we've got Miss and Die, and we've got SQL_service. Okay, so we save that. Okay, so we have that. Let's see, so netexec smb 172.0.10.10, right? I think that's right. Yeah. Oh wait, no. .0.10 is King's Landing. Okay. 0.10. Oops. There we go. And then users.text. Can we do that without providing any other arguments under? Yeah, it didn't really return anything useful because we didn't run that credentialed. Wonder. Let me just do this. netexec smb. And I'll just do like d 7 kingdoms.local and do tech u. Well, let's check this SQL service account. See if anything. No, you don't have access. Status logon failure. Okay. I don't think changing the service will do any good either. Yeah, I did not think so. Okay. Let's try miss and die. P freedom. Let's try that. I don't have access either. Okay. What about rob.stark? Because he was the admin of north.7kingdoms.local, or I guess that would be winterfell.7kingdom.north.7kingdoms.local for the fully qualified domain name. Let's try this. No? Okay. I wonder if I should be running with this with LDAP, actually. Let's see. John.snow. Oh, wait a second. We have... Let's see. So... Start. So I think we just need to re-import this data, maybe. Let's see. Okay, so... Let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and clear the database and re-import that data. We also have data for the SQL service account. Let me grab this though. I think this is for every machine in the forest. Wait, we only have 2 computers, 2 domains. Just Castle Black? Hey, welcome in, SF on YouTube. So I am continuing with, Orange Cyber Defense's, Game of Active Directory lab. And I'm trying to compromise all 5 machines in the lab. So there is, at .10, there's King's Landing, which is the root domain controller of the entire forest. And then there is Winterfell. I've already compromised that. And I've compromised Meereen and Castle Black and Bravos. So now I'm trying to move vertically and compromise King's Landing. Yes, I am using Bloodhound to find different attack paths. What do we have for domain? Oh, this is only the north.7kingdoms.local domain. Crap. Well, man, I want every machine. I don't remember if I grabbed that data, though. Let's see. So this is for SQL Service, this is for Rob.Stark, which is what I just pulled in. Let's see. I feel like this does not contain all the computers. I'll take a look at this data as well, though. Let's see. By compromise, you mean we can literally send shell commands and inject ransomware and malware? Yes. So the way that I'm demonstrating compromise, is either through, where is that? I think this might be in the enumeration tab. So the way that I'm demonstrating compromise in this case is I'm using netexec. And if there's a pwned, then that means that the device is compromised because the user that we have compromised has admin permissions on the machine. The other way, if I can find it, that I'm demonstrating compromise is by dumping the ntds.dit file, which contains all of the password hashes for every single user in the domain. Let's see. Finding out the domain ID and password would be great. Yep. Huh. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by domain ID? Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, there's only one more machine to compromise, and that is the root domain controller for the entire forest, which is called King's Landing. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're looking in Bloodhound. We'll go ahead and refresh the database stats. We still only have 2 computers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get this data again. Or I think I might actually have to find a user that has access to 7kingdoms.local. Because, let's see. Because if they can't successfully run LDAP queries, then I know that Bloodhound isn't going to work for that domain. Oh, domain admin, root domain administrator's password. Yeah. That's what I'm going for. I don't technically need their password. There are other potential means of compromising the account. See, so how do I move vertically? Well, I don't even have any idea of what attack path I can use because I don't have any Bloodhound data for 7kingdoms.local. It's funny that there are more hacking tools for AD but less tools on AD itself. Linux indeed is revolutionary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's see. I can recompromise King's Landing. Oh, this data is only for Essos.local. That's right. Let me Google something. Let's see. How can I find out what users have access to what domains? Dang it. Let's see. Is this even relevant to what I'm trying to do? I think so. So I have this user account my predecessor has been using as one admin account for everything on multiple Windows servers that I'd like to get rid of without actually breaking working stuff. Basically, it was used everywhere where some software asked for Windows credentials, such as Veeam backups. Some services run with this account. Some software uses this account as a LAP connector, etc. How do I check where it's used? By that I mean at least server host name where it's used, and ideally process name or something more specific to that particular server. This sounds like a nightmare I was in a few years ago. You can try scouting all the logs looking for said account, and trying to narrow down where the logon requests are coming from, then tackling it one server at a time. I tried this approach as well, but soon realized it was an exercise in futility. It just didn't seem to be worth the time or the effort, so I did the next best thing, the scream test. Made myself some coffee, disabled the account, waited for the screaming to start, wrote down everything that was reported broken, enabled the account, got to sorting things out. Oh, nice. Run event comb on the security log on your domain controllers and filter out all logon events for the account. That will give you a good starting point, as some applications may only authenticate after a restart. You may need to wait until after the next patching restart to get a complete list. Okay. Let's see if there's anything about this on Hoptrix. Let's see. Is this done loading now? Good. Okay, that's not. I'm looking for ask or search. Oh, what do I need? LDAP users, maybe. Yes, reprost. Using Active Directory, access control list, and access, ACEs, access control entities? What is that? What does that acronym stand for? Let's see. Of course, Ace Hardware, that's not what I want. No. Active Directory. Let's see. But what does it stand for? Oh, okay, it is access control. Oh, entries. I was thinking entities. Access control entries. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Maybe I could just look in LDAP. LDAP injection. Pen testing LDAP. Let's see. I think I ran this initially to find a bunch of data, actually. Is it safe to use Kali on production environment? Is it safe to use Kali on production environment even though it is a VM? I mean, it depends on the organization and like what you're trying to do, I guess. Apps like Hydra, ZenMap. I mean, I would say so. Like, if you're doing a pen test and the customer deploys a Kali instance for you, and they say basically that, hey, you can run this on the production environment, just don't do any denial of service, then yeah, I would say that it would be okay to use it on a production environment. Penetration test, no harm intended. Yeah, yeah. In the case of a penetration test, that if that's in scope and the customer allows that, then yeah, I would say that would be fine. Let's see. WinDepth search. We did run LDAP search to get that initial data. Extract users. Extract domain users. If we don't specify any of these options, I believe this just does this automatically, doesn't it? I forget what I used to... Did I do null credentials for this initially? I cannot remember. Let's see. Whoops. Is it just LDAP search? Should I forget what it is now? Oh, LDAP search. Oh wait, I don't think I did LDAP search. I think I did LDAP domain dump. I'm pretty sure that's the tool that I used. Should have this in my notes. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh yeah. LDAP domain dump. Okay. I wonder if I did that. Why is it still searching? So this is supposed to be LDAP domain dump. Okay, so not in this tab. Maybe initial access? Domain dump. Is that the only instance of that? Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for clarifying. Sincerely appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, SF. Happy to help. Let's see. I forget. Ooh, we could look at trust too. That would be something to look at for sure. Domain groups, domain policy. Will this tell us anything? I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let's see. Documents, code. Need to look at.
Before everything happened. Think back
This, I don't think.
further. Do you remember?
I think this only runs us for one domain though. I think this is just for, well, I don't know what query or what command I ran initially for this, but I think, I think this is for the north.7kingdoms.local domain.
That cold winter's day. All those years ago. Do you remember?
Oh, how do I go about this? Let's see. One thing I haven't really looked at, would probably be a good thing to look at, is ADCS attacks, Active Directory Certificate Services attacks, ADCS, Tricks. I just installed Bloodhound and it came with a nice web interface. Oh, okay, yeah, because you're using the community edition. I just use the regular edition. I haven't actually had too much experience with the community edition of Bloodhound. But I have seen other people use it and they seem to like it, so. Let's see, so I want... I want enumeration. Oh yeah, okay. So we can run... I like using Certipy. I don't think I have Certipy though. Maybe I do? Let me see. Oh, I do have Certipy. Okay, sweet. Okay, let's see. Find dash username. Okay. So I'm just gonna pick a random user. I'm just gonna do cal.drogo. find dash username, find dash username. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna enumerate vulnerable certificate templates using certify. Okay, so we have dash username, and then we have an identity, and we have the password, and then we set the DCIP, and then I think the correct flag for finding vulnerable certificates is just dash vulnerable. I might need to do dash debug as well. Now the Drogo, whoops, Drogo. Oh wait, we need an actual identity. We can't just use, we need a domain. Let me try at evankingdoms.local. And then dash password. His password is horse, I'm pretty sure. Let me get rid of this. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Cat creds.text. Yes. Okay, so his password is horse. And then dash vulnerable. I'm not sure we need to do debug or not. I'm also not even sure if this will work with this domain. Oh wait, there is one other thing we need. We need a DCIP, I believe. Right? Yes, dash DC dash IP, okay. Dash DC dash IP 72.16.0.10. Okay, let's give this a shot and see what happens. Got error, failed to authenticate to LDAP, okay. Dash debug to print a stack trace, let's do that. Dash debug. I think it's that they just don't have access. Invalid credentials, yeah, okay. Well, let's try a different, okay, so we know they have access to esos.local. Let's try that, and we'll set the DCIP as the domain controller for that domain, which is .12. I'm gonna take off debug. Let's give that a shot. Oh, whoops. Wait, what? What? Oh wait, no, that's right, yeah. I was thinking that it is a different user, but it's cal.drogo, yeah. Ah, okay, so that did work. We found 38 certificate templates. Found 1 CA or certificate authority. Found 6 enabled certificate templates. We got the certificate authority config for esos-ca via CSRA. I'm not exactly sure. Certificate services. I'll have to look up what exactly that acronym means. ADCSRA. What does that stand for? Oh, this will probably tell me. CSRA. Oh, Certificate Services Remote Administrator. Okay. So what is that? Certificate Services Remote Administration Protocol consists of a set of distributed component object model DCOM interfaces as specified in MS DCOM. that allow administrative tools to configure the state and policy of a CA or a certificate authority on a server. Ah, okay. Very interesting. Okay, so let's look at... I think I just want to look at... Oh yeah, this saves Bloodhound data too. That's awesome. Let's see. So I have this text, I have this JSON. Let me look at the text real quick. Isn't there like... Oh yeah, this is Bloodhound data. That's why we have a zip file. Okay. Give me cat this dot text. Damn it, dot text. Okay. Okay, so this whatever template this is, it's vulnerable to ESC1. Oh, we also have ESC3. Let's see. Oh, we have ESC4 as well. Has dangerous permissions? Interesting. It's not too surprising, obviously, that we have all these different Active Directory certificate services vulnerabilities, because this is a intentionally vulnerable lab, right? Let's see. So we've also got ESD6 and 8. And I think that's it. Yeah. Let's start by looking at ESC1. What is the name of this template? Oh, ESC1. Of course. Hey, welcome in, Slackware. Thanks for joining on YouTube. Let's see. So, if we go here, let's look at ESC1. Oh, we already have abuse right here. Okay. To abuse this vulnerability to impersonate an administrator, one could run... Can I impersonate an administrator on a different domain, though? That's the question, because we've already compromised all the other domains besides sevenkingdoms.local. We just want to compromise sevenkingdoms.local now. Okay. So let's give this a shot. We'll see if we can just use this to compromise. Ooh. Thank you for the sub on YouTube, David Renaud. Let's see. Okay, so if we want to do ESC1, I've already copied this. I'll have to change this at the beginning. I mean, we'll have to change a fair bit of this, but certify-ad, we're using request. The CA is not this. Oh, what is the CA? The CA is... Oh wait, does it say that in one of the templates? SS-CA. So, oh crap. This is an identity, I think. Wait a second. Is that just the first thing that I decided to change? Oh wait, this is for certify. Shit, that's not even the tool I'm using. Let me get out of there completely. That's not even the right tool. Okay. So I need certify is the tool I'm using. So I'll copy that, and then I need to change some of these arguments in here. And this is not going to be certified, it's going to be certified-8D. Okay, and we're using request. Our username is not john@corp.local, but cal.drogo at esos.local. And his password is horse. Super secure password that could never be cracked by RockU if it was obtained. Let's see. So target IP is going to be, let's see, esos-ca esos-ca dot esos.local, I believe. Okay, CA is going to be esos-ca. The template is indeed ESC1. The UPN, I want to see if maybe we can impersonate the administrator on a different domain, but we'll see what happens. So we're gonna try 7kingdoms.local. If we can impersonate the administrator on 7kingdoms.local, then we will have compromised the 7kingdoms.local domain, thus compromising the entire forest for Game of Active Directory. So let's see what happens here. Try to run that. Requesting certificate via RPC. Failed to connect to endpoint mapper. Name or service not known. Failed to get dynamic TCP endpoint for cert SCV or SVC. Got error none type. Object has no attribute request. Use -debug to print a stack trace. Alright. So that didn't work. See what could be the issue. Name or service not known? Oh, I wonder if that's because this is a different domain. Can we only impersonate the administrator on esos.local? Thank you for the sub on YouTube, Self-Made. Yeah, let's see what this does, which we don't really need to impersonate the, what am I doing wrong here? Certified-AD rec-username cal. Oh, wait a second. Wait, is it? No, it is. Let's see. It's cal. No, it's cal.drogo. That's right. Okay. Name or service not known. esos-ca. Let's see. So this is indeed the certificate authority. It might be interesting to look at this Bloodhound data too. What is this not like, I wonder? Name or service not known. Requesting certificate via RPC. Failed to connect to endpoint mapper. Okay, so this is right. This should be right. Dash username, that should be right. Dash target, oh wait. Dash target dash IP. That seems like an issue. That's supposed to be an IP address. It's not supposed to be a fully qualified domain name. 172.16.0.23. No, that's Bravos. Should be .12. .12 is Marine. Well, that would be the domain controller. Yeah, the argument is DCIP, right? The flag is DCIP. No, wait, it's target IP. Okay. The certificate authority. Yeah, let's try this. Let's see what that does. No? We did get a different error. Failed to get dynamic TCP endpoint for cert SVC. Got error, none type object has no attribute request. Use dash debug to print a stack trace. Okay, dash debug. Trying to resolve dynamic endpoint. What is this ID here? Wait, why is it trying to resolve this at this? I wonder if it's because both of these are set to sos.local. Well, let me try changing this to Bravos 23. I think that might actually be the CA. Aha, there we go. Okay, so we have the administrator.pfx. I wonder if we can do this same thing though for Seven Kingdoms.local. Seven Kingdoms.local. Is this gonna fuck this up though? Because Hey Roman, how are you doing? Keep it going. I love the music. I'm glad you like it. 04, I guess. I really enjoy the music myself. Let's see. I also subscribed, but it didn't appear on the screen. Oh, that's alright. That's probably because you're, subscribed anonymously, maybe. Let's see. Isn't target IP supposed to be, like, literally the local IP? Yes. So that actually was messed up on the hack tricks. I have good eyes, I hope. Hey, good evening, Cypher. How are you doing? Hey, welcome in, Ronan. Good to see you guys again. I'm just trying to compromise the last machine in the Game of Active Directory lab. Because I've already compromised all the other machines. Compromised Marine, compromised Winterfell, compromised Bravos, and I've compromised Castle Black. So now I'm just trying to compromise the root DC of the forest, King's Landing. And we found out that we can use this user to find out what vulnerable certificates exist in the environment. And I'm trying to see if I can maybe impersonate the administrator on the Seven Kingdoms.local domain. No way. Did that actually work? Has no object SID. It did save the certificate and private key to administrator.pfx though. So it must have overwritten the last one, I think, because I tried this first with the administrator on the essos.local domain, but I wanted to see if maybe I could use this to compromise the administrator on the Seven Kingdoms.local domain as well, and it looks like that did actually work. Now what to do with the PFX, I forget. I think Hacktricks probably tell me that though. Let's see. So you can use, okay, so we can do this. I just need to change some arguments in here. This isn't going to be corp.local. This is going to be 7kingdoms.local. And this is not the correct IP. The DC IP is going to be 0.10. And everything else is almost correct here. I just need to add, whoops, AD to this. And I think this should allow us to impersonate the administrator on 7kingdoms.local. Because we're going to authenticate with the PFX. I'm going to specify a username of administrator, a domain of 7kingdoms.local, and we have our DC IP, which is the IP for King's Landing, which is the root domain controller of the entire forest. Hey, good evening, Pinac Gamer 9. Thanks for joining. Ooh, alrighty, I've got about 30 minutes left. I have changed my schedule, if you haven't noticed, because I am back in the cybersecurity field working, which is very exciting. So during the day I am working, I'm going to be streaming every Tuesday from 7 to 9 Central, and Saturdays now from 5 to 7 Central. There's not a lot of coverage for InfoSec streamers on Saturday as it is, I don't believe. So I think that will be good to kind of fill in that gap as well. So let's see if this works. Okay, so we got an error while trying to request the ticket grounding ticket. Kerberos session error, KDC error, client not trusted, reserved per PK init. I'm not too familiar with that error, but I'm thinking that that could be because we're trying to impersonate a user on a different domain. But I'm not sure, so let's see what that error actually means. Oh, the certificate authority is untrusted. Okay. Is the DC the enterprise root CA and the other server the subordinate? Also be careful on installing CA services on a DC. It may set yourself up for issues later on, as listed in the following article. Okay. Golden certificate? I've never heard of that. Huh. Let's see. Where does it talk about that? Okay, here we go. What does this mean? Okay, an indication that the DC does not support the PK init, which is a pre-authentication allowing to retrieve either a ticket granting ticket or NT hash using certificate. Having a read on this article, it's still possible to abuse this. Since we have the administrator certificate, we can do the following attacks. Okay. Okay, so we use certify cert to output the certificate, and then we use certify cert to also get the key, and then what is this? We do pass the cert with PK init tools. Wait, what? Oh wait, is pass the cert.py an impacket tool? Impacket dash pass the cert like that. Oh wait, I can do this, can I? Yeah. Or does it just use impacket, I wonder? I don't see anything called pass the ticket, and I believe these are all in alphabetical order. Yeah, so it should be right here, but it is not. So I think we should be able to abuse this by outputting the certificate and the key, maybe. Using certify cert. I'll have to figure out how to install pass the cert.py though. Pass the cert.py. Not the website, Google search. Almond offseg? That's not what they... PK init tools? Maybe that's what I should be searching for. PK init tools. Oh, DirkJan M, okay. $612 stars. Wait, is it? It's not even here. Let's see, and it's called Pass the Cert. Pass the cert.py. I was literally just here. Oh, I wonder if they're... Is it in a different branch? No, there's only a master branch. Yeah, there's only one. There's only the master branch. Okay. It literally is not here. Let's try this. Wait, where's the tool? 138 stars. Is it in the Python folder? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay, so this uses Impacket. It's not an Impacket tool itself. Gotcha. Okay. I think this should be legit enough. Okay, so let's download this. I'll just put this, yeah, I'll just put this in downloads. Okay. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to output the certificate and the key using certify cert. Hey, welcome in, Leo from YouTube. How are you? Glad I found this channel. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Okay, so we have the tools that we need now. Let's see if we can make this happen. Okay. I think I really just need to copy this. And change a few things. So this is just administrator.pfx. Okay, and then this needs to be certify-ad. Okay, so this is gonna output the certificate from the PFX file. Okay, and then the next thing we need to do, I think we just I think that we change this to maybe key, or no, we use cert still, and we use the same PFX file. I think the only thing we actually change is this to administrator.key. Let me see if that's right. Oh no, okay, so instead of -no key, we have to do -no cert for this. Okay. So I'll copy this. And we'll go ahead and change the only thing that needs to be changed in here, and that is that we need to get rid of this. And, oh actually no, there's one more thing. We need to add -ad onto that. Okay. And then we will invoke the tool. Oops, this is gonna be the full path. Home X Hobgoblin downloads pass the cert.py. And what arguments do we need to give that? Action, cert key. Okay, so I'll copy this and change these arguments. Okay, so that should be correct. Action, modify underscore user dash cert administrator.crt dash key administrator.key. The target is not Kelly.Hill, that's going to be administrator. Administrator. I don't know if this needs to be an ID or not. Or, I mean, an identity or not. The domain is going to be 7kingdoms.local, and then our DC host is going to be King's Landing. King's Landing dot 7kingdoms dot local. I'll wait for the ad break to finish the command or run it or anything. We'll just leave it at that for the moment. And wait for the ad to finish real quick. Alrighty, we're back. So I have so we're invoking this pass the cert.py tool with Python 3. So just like this is named pass the cert, we're passing the cert. We have an action of modify underscore user. I'm actually not even sure if we need to have all of these arguments because we're because our target is the administrator already. Do we need to elevate and modify the user? I wonder. Forging domain admin certificate. We didn't forge the certificate. I guess we'll just run this and see what happens. So this will grant us DC sync rights, it looks like. And then we can run secrets dump to dump the ntds.dit with the administrator, it looks like. We can also use evil winrm with the hash once we figure out what that is. There's not really any reason to do this though, because if you can do this, then you've already compromised the domain fully. So I guess we'll just run this. I don't know. See what happens. Invalid server address. I wonder, let's see, invalid server address. Python 3/home Goblin downloads, whoops, downloads cert.py --help. Okay, so we can set -dc-ip, that's what I thought, okay. Oh, we can also do a resource-based constrained delegation attack. Hey, welcome in, Cybernerd. Thanks for joining again. I am doing well. How are you, Cybernerd? I don't know if you heard, but I actually got a job lately, recently, as a junior detection engineer. Let's see. Maybe DC host needs to be an IP. No, it's not. My bad. Yeah, I think I just need to specify -DC-IP. -DC-IP 172.16.0.10. Let's try that and see if that works. User not found in LDAP. What? Is there no administrator user? Hmm. What about admin? No? Well, that complicates things. Yo, that is amazing to hear. Blue team is badass. I'm happy for you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, Cybernerd. I'm really excited to get started. Today was only my second day. Hey, welcome in, Kadir. What am I hacking? So I am attempting to compromise the last machine, which is the root domain controller of the forest, for Orange Cyber Defense's Game of Active Directory lab. Oh, shit. Administrator and admin do not exist on the sevenkingdoms.local domain. I've known some people in my career who've assigned domain admin rights to their users. You could try the local user instead. I wonder if we can just do the local user. Oh, you can even set a new password. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you can do the local administrator. What if we do... What if we take out domain? The target domain fqdn-domain or base-dn should be specified. Okay. I wonder if there is a way to do that. use pass the cert to impersonate local admin. It is, let's see. It's a Windows environment, so, you have 3 domain controllers, and 2 member servers. It's Windows Active Directory. Let's see, you're almost there, just need the right username. Yeah, I need to do a little bit more enumeration, I think. But I don't know if I actually have any users who have access to the sevenkingdoms.local domain, who actually have LDAP access. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Hey, is my memory better? Did you used to have chat overlay for YouTube as well? No, I haven't ever had a chat overlay for YouTube, I don't think. Yeah, not that I know of. I should get, like, well, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, if you're supposed to, like, combine the chat overlays. Like, if I just had one chat overlay for, YouTube and Twitch, I think that might be against Twitch's, terms of service. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, what time is it? Oh, I only have 8 minutes, and I'm gonna have a hard stop at 9 o'clock. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I don't have any. I think I need to do some more enumeration. Because I don't know if I have any users, if I've compromised any users that actually have LDAP access for sevenkingdoms.local. If I think I really just need a valid user though. And then I can elevate their privileges to an administrator using the certificate and the key. So I really think I only need a valid user. They don't even have to be a domain admin. They just have to be part of the sevenkingdoms.local domain. Let's see. I don't think I've really done much with Samwell.tarly. Let's try netexec LDAP 22.16.0.10. I'm gonna do Samwell.tarly. And their password is Heartsbane. Heartsbane. Let's see if they have LDAP access to sevenkingdoms.local. They do not. Of course they don't. Ah, crap. I'm pretty sure Rob.Stark doesn't. No. Let's see. Brandon.Stark, maybe? Nope, they don't have access either. May not have actually compromised a user that actually is part of the Seven Kingdoms.local domain. 5 minutes. Let's see. Going down the line, Aria.Stark. Password is needle. No. Let's see. John.Snow. I know nothing. Nope. Of course not. I already tried cal.drogo. I think. Pretty damn sure. Nope. Okay. And I believe I've already tried Miss Andai. Freedom. Let's see. Tried SQL service. No. Okay. Let's see. I thought I did. I think I've passed this hash around before. I don't think this is probably going to work because we saw that. Is that right? I always forget what that flag is. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah. 2 minutes. I can see the chat overlay on YouTube from Twitch. What? Try user cal.drogo sounds very administrative to me. Local or Seven Kingdoms. So I already know this works for Essos.local because that's where I got it from. What I'm trying to do now is find out if I have compromised a user that actually belongs to the Seven Kingdoms local domain, they have to have LDAP access in order for me to do user enumeration. But I don't think I have compromised any users that actually have access to King's Landing, or I mean Seven Kingdoms local. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to end this. We'll have a part 5 to see if we can get this nailed down in the next stream, which will be on Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. Central. Let me see if there's anyone that we can raid. No, it doesn't look like there's anyone we can raid, unless anyone has any suggestions. Hey, welcome in, GoPro. I'm just ending the stream. Thanks, Cybernerd. I was just listening, and you sound like Siren. Are you Siren, LOL? I have no idea who that is, GoPro. Is that another InfoSec streamer? I'll have to check them out. Do you have any suggestions for who we should raid? There's no one on right now. There is another InfoSec streamer, but they, speak Spanish. So... Oh, they're an old OffSec person. Like they're old in age, or they've been around for a while doing streaming. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, they're an ex-OffSec employee. Oh, gotcha. I sound like them? How come this is the first time you're telling me that? Huh? Alright, well, there isn't anyone to raid, unless anybody has any suggestions. So I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Like I said, I'll be streaming on Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Time. Trying to see if we can get this nailed down and compromise the, King's Landing, domain controller, the root DC of the entire forest for the game of Active Directory Lab. But thanks everybody. Thanks everybody who joined. Thank you for the subs on YouTube. Thanks for the assistance and any advice. I'll see you next time.